Hello everybody, it is the day after the Lions tour has actually kicked off, something we've been waiting for so long, and a bit of a quiet now between between the game on yesterday and then we have the Blues on Wednesday. Check out my YouTube channel where I did a post-game review with Russ from Morlow Podcast and Michael Pullman. We went through what we thought about that game. Clearly the Barbarians were up for it and the Lions didn't perform to expected levels, with the bookies having them favourites by 30 points, and it clearly was nowhere near that kind of landslide. So where does this leave us now? I think a lot of that came down to new combinations, the lack of preparation time, jet lag, etc. They are going to need to step it up. I think anyone who's ruined or made their tour yet, they'll get other opportunities. Clearly certain players didn't have as good games as others, some very quiet, partially because of the for not getting service out wide for someone like Seymour and Watson. Pretty quiet games because the ball didn't really get wide very often, and when Seymour did come inside, the defence, they flooded the channel with bodies on defence, stopping him from, or Sexton from, offloading the ball to him. So I think that's what the Lions are going to have to look at, is how they get their wide players involved more, how knowing who's going to break when and what support lines they need, and a bit more energy definitely from their forwards. Sexton had a bit of an off day, as did Hogg. I think they're both going to experience a lot of kicking and high balls during this series, so that the counter-attack and the kicking game need to be spot on. We can't have kicks out in the full like we saw from Sexton. That's just going to get punished. And one of the things we've also been talking about is what people are saying, oh, this is a part-time side, part-timers. And let's try to kind of put that into a bit of context. When I had a chat with the Auckland NPC team, I was chatting with their media officer, and she was talking about their academy and the players coming in. And she said to be allowed into the academy, you have to be in some form of training, be that educational or vocational. So you could say that some of the players who are playing NPC are hairdressers, for example, because one of the guys there was taking a hairdressing course, so that if he doesn't make it as a rugby player, he's got something to fall back on. These guys still are upcoming and pretty much full-time rugby players. Yes, they are having to spend some of their time when they're not training, learning a trade, getting a degree, getting educated, because sports careers are fickle things, and they only last for so long. So when people are saying, oh, this guy's a builder, this guy's only a part-time, it's not like part-time in the old days where they would only train Thursday night or Tuesday and Thursday night and then have a game on a Saturday. These guys still are training pretty much as full-time players, but on their rest days, sort of the Wednesdays or their afternoons, they're going away and training or doing apprenticeship courses during that time. So there's part-time and there's part-time or amateur levels of rugby, and these guys are at the more professional end of that amateur scale. If you think that Gatland, for example, has been on tour with the Blues across to Australia for games, now if he was on trying to hold down a full-time job, he couldn't just take 2 weeks off or a week off to go across to and play these games and be in the training. So let's be a bit more realistic and honest about the level of opposition that they played last night. There was a vast gap in experience, but they aren't this play 2 times a week or train 2 times a week players that some people are trying to make out. I'm still very excited. I'm going to be at the game on Wednesday, so look out for that. I will be giving you a weather watch video so you can see what's going on. As you can see, we've changed from the rainy, wet weather to a very fine day today. So it's going to be very changeable here in New Zealand, but it is coming into winter, or we have just started winter. So do expect, so it will be cold and wet as well. It's not going to be nice, bright, sunny days like today. I mean, I'm still in a fleece it's not that warm, even though it is sunny. That's my little ramble today. Kind of little update as to all the stuff that's going on. Let me know your thoughts and your experiences of the rugby. I will be down, hopefully popping in to near the Cloud to visit the High Commission touring bus on Tuesday, and obviously I'll be at the game on Wednesday. So do give me a shout if you're going to be around in Auckland over the next few days, up for saying hi, having a beer, and that kind of stuff. Cheers, and catch you all later.